Another option we have when dealing with an open work task is we can actually enter a root cause analysis into the work task itself that can be used later for data analytics. So in order to enter the root cause, or what event caused or signaled this particular service request. So in order to enter it, we're going to come to our Work Details tab at the top of the work task. And down in the next portlet, we're going to go all the way to the right tab under Work Analysis. And we're going to click there, and this is where we're going to put our information. So we're going to be looking at a failure, problem, cause, remedy, and potential description of whatever the issue was. So in order to add something into here, we're simply going to come to the right and click Add. When we do that, a pop-up window is going to occur. If you have a pop-up blocker, you might have seen a little red X appear in the top right-hand side here. If that happens, you need to come up to the right-hand side, click on it, and say Allow from this particular site. So now we have the option to enter the details for our root cause analysis. To start off, we're going to enter a name. It doesn't have to be anything specific. It's just really more of a label so you'll know what we're looking at. Next, we're going to move down to these fields on the right. And this is where we're going to enter the data that highlights what it is and why we've created this service request. So we're going to start with failure. Was there a failure that occurred for this particular issue? To check that, you want to click on the right-hand side in the magnifying glass. As I look through the failures, I see that there's nothing really that had to do with what it is I'm dealing with. I'm dealing with maybe some cracked pavement or something in a parking lot, so there really wasn't a failure. So I'm actually going to skip that one because that particular field doesn't apply to what I'm looking at. I'm going to jump down to the next field, which is problem. So what is the problem? Well, here we go. The third one down is cracked, so I'm going to select cracked. And as you can see, there's a whole bunch of other options you can select from. So what caused this particular thing to become cracked? Well, if we click our magnifying glass again, we can come down and see what it is. Well, is it corrosion, or could it have been environment? Missing parts, obstruction, operator error, storm damage. So the cause in this case, we're going to say, was weather. As far as the remedy, what did we do to correct it? And we repaired it. Finally, under description, you can add some data in here that basically describes what you did to correct the problem. You don't have to go too detailed here because most of the information is going to be captured under those first fields. Once we've entered all the information and you're satisfied that there's enough data there to work with, you can come up to the top right-hand side and click Create. Now, as you can see, that information is now available here under Work Analysis. It shows all the information that we just input. And that becomes a permanent part of this particular work task.